About the diluted drug test, the sample. Randy Moss live here with the Saints back at the Combine in February. However, there were red flags before. A lot of people think that if Reuben Foster is there at 11, he is a Saint. What do we think?
Well, you know, I perused the internet and looked at all the various mock drafts, including our own. And Reuben Foster's name did come up a couple of times for the Saints, and it does make a lot of sense because they definitely need help on the defense. They need pass rushing skills. They need run stopping skills. They also need help in the back end of the defense at cornerback, maybe even at safety. Defense are the main needs for the Saints right now, and Reuben Foster would fit that perfectly. Some of the other names that I came across, though, and there were a lot of them: Charles Harris, that was Mike Mayock's pick for the Saints at number 11. Marlon Humphrey, that was Daniel Jeremiah's. Derek Barnett had a couple. I mentioned Reuben Foster had a couple. Malik Cooker, Marshawn Lattimore, Hassan Reddick, all defense. Now, we know Drew Brees can put up the big points. The Saints can move the ball. They need to get other teams off the field. Last year, the Saints defense forced only 23 and outs, Andrew. That was not only the worst in the NFL last year, it's tied for the worst in NFL history since that stat first began being kept back in the year 2000. Now, we heard Tiffany talk about trading back in the draft because of the depth at defense in this year's draft. That's something that the Saints have indicated they might be willing to do if they get the right trade partner. And what's interesting is at number 11, they pick right before Cleveland. So depending on what happens with the quarterbacks early in the draft, there could be some value at having that draft pick and trading back. And then there's all the Malcolm Butler rumors that might still be in play as well. But all those things center around defense.
Exactly. 2 picks in New Orleans, 2 picks in Tennessee, 4 of the 32 we will hear this evening. Randy Moss on top of the Saints picks there in